the time of year where everyone is spitting out their hot takes for the season. And so I wanted to give you my 4 dynasty hot takes for 2023. Now, my first one is, I don't know how hot of a take it is, but I think it's a really interesting one, and I am really planting my flag on this take. And it is Mark Andrews actually finishes as the tight end 5 in 2023 behind Travis Kelce, TJ Hawkinson, Kyle Pitts, and Evan Ingram. I love Mark Andrews in the Todd Monken offense, but I think Isaiah Likely also gets his in this offense. I think the addition of Zay Flowers, the addition of Odell Beckham, even if he's the ghost of Odell Beckham, and a healthy Rashad Bateman, all of these factors play into something that leads to Mark Andrews, even if he is the number 1 target, having probably less volume in 2023. I know I can already hear the boos coming in, but this is a hot take video, right? I do see TJ Hawkinson probably getting a lot more opportunity, especially goal line opportunity, than people are expecting in this Vikings offense. They lost Adam Thielen, of course, and really when you look at what they've done, they've also lost Dalvin Cook. There's not a ton of touchdown producers outside of Justin Jefferson on this offense, and I think TJ Hawkinson is going to be a massive benefactor of that. Kyle Pitts, obviously we know everything Kyle Pitts is and everything he hasn't been, but he is going to be the Falcon for me that is taking the largest step forward. And I think Drake London is going to be the guy we're most disappointed with in 2023, even if his dynasty value isn't really something I'm overly concerned about. And of course, the hottest take on this list is Evan Ingram. He just got the contract extension. He got his vote of confidence from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I think he is a perfect fit for this offense. Evan Ingram is one of the guys who Trevor Lawrence trusts in this offense. He's probably going to score more touchdowns this year as the offense is looking to get better, and the defense has still got a lot of things that they're going to be concerned about, so they're going to be throwing a ton, and I think that Evan Ingram is going to repeat as a top 5 tight end in 2023, and he's probably going to be the Evan Ingram we were all hoping for after his rookie year, as long as he is with the Jaguars, which is for the next 3 or 4 years now that he's got that contract extension. So my next hot take is one that honestly, I don't know how many times I'm going to fall for this guy, but I'm falling for him again in 2023. It's all about DeAndre Swift. I think Swift is going to have his best season of his career, and this time next year will be a top 15 dynasty running back. You heard me right, a top 15 dynasty running back. He might even sneak into the top 12. I'm not going to go that hot, but I'm going to say top 15 for now. I think Swift is going to be a perfect piece for this Philadelphia Eagles offense. Right now, he doesn't need to play a full complement of snaps. He was so efficient last year and such a huge playmaker for the Detroit Lions when he was healthy. In last season alone, he was 2nd in explosive run percentage, which is runs going over 15 yards. He was 8th in explosive reception percentage, same thing, over 15 yards, and he was 6th in yards per route run out of the backfield. Now, DeAndre Swift is paired with Jalen Hurts, and this just incredible offense. They've been looking for their pass-catching running back. They've been filling that role with Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell. Now they've got a true superstar in DeAndre Swift, who's going to have a nice complement in Rashad Penny in this backfield, so he won't have to carry all the work. Rashad Penny can be the Jamal Williams plus in this offense with an incredible offensive line and tons of other playmakers to take the attention away from him. DeAndre Swift in full PPR leagues is going to be a huge value in dynasty and in redraft. I am buying him everywhere I can. I'm telling you, this Philadelphia Eagles offense is not just special because of what they have already, but they're going to be even more special with DeAndre Swift. All right, so I am a Bears fan, so this might be called homerism, but my next 2 hot takes are all about the Chicago Bears. First one, Justin Fields finishes as the QB2 in 2023 and is considered among the elite tier with Mahomes, Allen, and Jalen Hurts for Dynasty this time next season. Here, let me lay it out for you. Justin Fields was on pace to have the best rushing performance by a quarterback in NFL history if he wasn't hampered by injury. Of course, injury can still be an issue if he's not protected well, but they upgraded their offensive line. They didn't add a bunch of superstars, but they added a bunch of very good players on this offensive line. They gave him more weapons. He's got a healthy Chase Claypool, who's largely meh as a player, but he's a better option than what they did have last year. They obviously gave him DJ Moore, who is an elite route runner no matter what the hate is. He's never played with a quarterback as good as Justin Fields, even if Justin Fields isn't who everyone is hoping for as a passer in 2023. He's a huge upgrade from what DJ Moore's ever had, and so I think that's going to open up the field, open up the passing options for Justin Fields even more. Cole Kmet could take a step. They added Robert Tonyan, and of course they've got Roschon Johnson out of the backfield being able to catch passes as well. So ultimately what you're looking at is a largely upgraded offense, even though it's not a perfect perfect offense. It's not the Eagles offense. It is leaps and bounds better than what we saw last year. And with his passing options, Justin Fields is going to establish himself as an elite fantasy quarterback in 2023. Roschon Johnson, currently going as the RB43. My hot take is that he establishes himself as the workhorse running back by week 4 of the NFL season and is a top 15 dynasty running back this time next year. I'm talking the Ramondre Stevenson route on steroids. That is how I'm looking at Roschon Johnson. As a talent, of course, the NFL said 4th rounder, but here's what I love about Roschon Johnson. Skill-wise, he checks off a lot of the same boxes as my comp to him in Arian Foster. He is a great route runner out of the backfield. He's a phenomenal pass blocker. He is a bulldozer running back. He's 6 foot, 219. And ultimately, what we've seen from Roschon Johnson when given the opportunity is that he's efficient, he's a playmaker, and he does all of the little things well to stay on the field for a team that wants to run the ball, that wants to protect their young quarterback. I love what Roschon Johnson can do, and I think he's going to dominate the high-value fantasy touches, kind of like how people can be worried about Zach Charbonnet, taking passing down work and goal line work from a guy like Kenneth Walker. I think Roschon Johnson is, in a very similar vein, going to take a lot of the high value, high leverage fantasy touches in the Bears offense, and he's got almost no one of elite talent to compete with. He's not competing with a Kenneth Walker. Roschon Johnson is a screaming value. He is one of my flag plant players for 2023 and in dynasty leagues at the running back position, and he's going largely unnoticed unless you are, a Longhorn fan or a Bears fan that you're really locked into some of these guys. I am all in on these hot takes for 2023 and beyond. Let me know your hot takes below. Let me know your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe to the 4for4 YouTube channel. Check out all my other videos. I've got a ton of work coming out as videos and all sorts of things. So make sure to check it out at 4for4. Give me a follow at Marco_NFL, and I will answer any comments and any questions I can. Thanks for hanging out, and don't forget to be kind, do good, and we'll see you next time. Peace.